All right. I will let Frank know. Right. So, welcome everyone to another super duper fantastic episode of Weird Hammer, where we will be um, playing once again in the old world, in the Empire, uh, following the fantastical adventures of our merry band of miscreants. Um, Last session, they travelled, managed to arrive at a nice inn, had a few escapades of gambling, teaching cooks to cook pies, waking up drunk drivers, and then eventually managed to leave the inn and start traveling down towards Altdorf. They travelled further down the Dalbert's Road until they got to the Altdorf Middenheim Road, took a left or south down towards Middenheim, and a couple of miles at that point, they came across a horrific individual that one of our merry band of people recognised. Um, uh, who then basically was horrifically mutated and eating what looked like a Four Seasons coachman. Four Seasons is a coaching company that works across the whole of the
And
empire.
all year round.
Not salt, pepper, oregano, and spice.
Yeah, yes, yep, Four Seasonings. Yes, uh, the individuals screamed and attacked the coach, freaking out the horses. The horses legged broke their bindings, their the harnesses, and legged off into the woods. The individual was quickly dealt with, and then you heard a piercing scream. Um, a few people went to go and investigate, mainly Damfer and I believe Kurt, who came round the corner to a horrific sight of four mutants ravaging an overturned uh, coach and killing a horse. There was a little bit of a fight. Some people got injured, took some damage, but eventually the uh, for five mutants, in fact, there was five mutants were dealt with. In searching the coach for potential survivors, they found, unfortunately, lots of dead bodies, but one dead body was the most peculiar of them, because when I believe Kurt, was it Kurt, you turned a body over, or was it? Oh, I
I
know it was
think it was
Damfer.
Denver.
When
Yeah.
Damfer turned, thank you very much for reminding me. When Damfer turned a dead body over, Bernard looked up dead on the floor, but Bernard was just standing over there. So it's Bernard's twin. So you rifled Bernard's twin's pockets and found out that the individual was called Castelliberung. Um, he had a interesting invitation to go to Bogenhafen and a uh, set of solicitors who said he had a bequeathment of 20,000 crowns, a large estate, and a number of houses. And he also had an affidavit stating that the bearer of this affidavit is Castelliberung. You pocketed said affidavit and the letter, the will. It's not will, it's just basically the notice of a will, or last will and testament. And that's where we left it. So at the moment, we have Bernard, Damfer, and Kurt are around the remains of the coach, and back on your own coach with the Lady Isolde is Maple, Lady Anna, and Wolfram. Yes, Wolfram. So we will focus because we are rejoined by Lady Anna. We'll focus for a moment on Lady Anna and Maple. What are you doing? You can hear basically a commotion, basically when they went round, but you're quite comfortable in the in the coach. And the journey down from the last coaching house has been quite pleasant. Maple has been entertaining Lady Isolde, who seems to have taken a particular shine to Maple and quite likes Maple. I am guessing Lady Anna attempted to be in the coach.
Oh, 100%.
If you can knock off four shillings, which will be inside coach, which the coachman did actually drink last night.
What is the name of the guard for
the guard for Lady Isolde is called Mary Schultz.
Mary. Okay, so
the her maid is called Yana.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Lady Isolde, and I'm going to say, would you like me or would you like Mari? I'm sorry, I'm too familiar. I mean, Ms. Schultz, to check on that noise outside.
That would be appropriate, I think. Yes.
For me to go.
Yes.
Well,
please.
Thank you very
much. Yes,
much.
Maple, go and have a look at there, please. That would be very nice of you.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. I know how important it is for both of you of this station to be able to talk with us rabble. And I scutter off.
Okay, so at that mention of at that station, we come to a quite critical sort of role by Lady Anna to see how well you purported yourself and managed to sort of excuse your current garb, because you're sort of where your sort of clothes aren't courtly garb, and a noble would not be seen dead in what you're currently wearing.
Yes, so I would have explained in the time I've been in this coach that
and the previous night.
And the previous night, I've had such a difficult journey. I've travelled all the way from Bordello in Bretonia, and beset by rogues, scoundrels, charlatans. They're everywhere. They are. I was robbed crossing the Grey Mountains, lost my wardrobe. Then, for some reason, in Delbert, got arrested just for being in the middle of some sort of rabble of troublemakers, and I was just trying to stop them from fighting. Got arrested, and I suppose as luck would have it, fell in with these travelling companions. And I'm thinking that once I've settled in Altdorf and I've got myself back together, I'll probably employ a couple of them. That big burly folk, Danfire, he would be a good bodyguard, and one always needs a good chef as well.
So,
but anyway, I'll be kind of pampering her.
Yep. So, we're going to start with an intelligence roll. It's going to be with a Bane, because of your accoutrement.
I would have put on my nicer clothes, because I've got some nice.
I do realise you've got, but it's still sort of silver level clothes. It's still townsman clothes, basically.
Yeah. But I'm trying to explain why I'm out without my wardrobe.
I realise that, but it's still going to give you a negative Bane.
So a question then, Paul.
Yeah.
How does one tweak? How does one do a spell without being noticed? So I'll be trying to use charm where if I can.
Okay, so let's just click on charm and have a little look at what it says about charm. Charm, for the moment, target sees you in the best possible light. Make an intelligent roll against the target's will on a success. So basically, this sort of spell you can just basically weave into conversation. It's not obvious. It's not a. It would be pretty pointless for it to be obvious because then you'd never be able to use it.
Yeah.
So we will start off with Lady is old. Let me just hopefully I can drag her onto the table so you can basically target her. So there is her. So he looks dead at the moment, but ignore that. That's just this. There you go. There you go. She's better. So yeah, if you click on her, click her, target her, which is you press by pressing T, and hopefully when you make a, as it says, you make a will roll against her intelligence. So is that right?
Yes.
Oh no, make an intellect roll against her will. I got it wrong way around.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So a target with 20 or less health, which is her, becomes your control companion. But effectively,
I'm not aiming to control her. I just want to get her on my side. To profit from her presence.
Yes. No. That's fine. So
I've rolled in intellect, yeah.
Yep. Give us an intellect roll.
This is where it all falls down.
Yeah.
So no modifier, no. Okay.
It's a bane.
But on the spell.
Oh no, the spell. No. You're right. Right. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Okay. Come on, give me a good number.
Oh, that's a crit. Well, her that's against the 10 because because I think when you roll if you make an intellect roll, it does say what the target is. Does it say what the target? Custom target number? No. Custom modifier. It doesn't let me do it. Oh, okay. So the target was actually 11, but it's still a crit because she's got a will of 11 basically. So that's still a crit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exclude. Effectively, that will exclude the another intelligence roll. It's not the spell. Okay. So this is just basically your general comportment. You've basically given a good. What this will do means you've given her a good first impression. So she's excusing your garb basically, and first impressions are mostly everything.
Yeah.
So you can give me a straight intellect roll, and this is how she will perceive you basically.
Okay.
If you've got anything,
so no bane now anymore on this now.
No bane, no, just a straight. Now remember, you could. You've got prayer. You can use a reaction. You or a creature within 5 yards makes an attribute roll. You speak aloud. Oh, I speak aloud. So yeah, you can't use prayer because that's a little bit obvious.
And I've got an audience around me, so it's all trying to be subterfuge, all of this stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so let me roll.
Right. Oh, that's still a success. So yes, she doesn't like you as much as Maple, but she that's just the way that she was treating Maple on the journey is more, aren't you a sweet? They're
condescending
there, sort of thing. She's not condescending, but she's above Maple, and she's friendly with you, but she's treating you as a compatriot, not necessarily an equal, because you're foreign.
Yeah.
But
why not? Yeah, fair enough.
We are talking Empire nobles, and Empire nobles see themselves as the best nobles in the world because they're the Empire. But she sees you as a not as in like a
almost equal. Yeah.
Well, I can't think of the words.
We're on the same social ladder position.
Yeah,
type thing.
Yeah.
Ish. Ish.
Ish.
Just so we can move on with the others, I want to just kind of get a feel of where she's going, where does she live. I'd love to invite her over for canapes and drinks once I've settled in Altdorf and I've got my property sorted out. Kind of get a little bit of a story from her, because there may be a reason why she's travelling. She's just a noble on the coach on her own with a couple of people.
Yeah. You're getting a feeling that there is a lot more to it than just leaving, because but what, you're not sure, because you didn't get
she's not
roll.
talking about it in front of the others.
She's not talking about that, but there's definitely, you do feel that there is definitely something more to her journey than just visiting Altdorf, because she is going down towards, she says she's going to Altdorf.
Oh, she doesn't live in Altdorf. She's just travelling there. Did she say where she comes from?
Could you give me an intellect roll, please? A straight intellect roll. Have you got any? Let me just check. What profession have you got? What's your profession?
I'm a noble. Come on.
Well, yeah, no, but what's actually a profession?
Oh
yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, no, I've got it. Yeah, that will give you that noble profession.
Yeah.
We should have given you a boon on the previous roll, but it makes no difference. Do remind, when you're trying to be nobly, you do get a boon because of your noble profession.
Of course, yes, I must remember that.
Yeah.
You say you want me to do another intellect roll?
Yes. This will be with a boon.
With a boon.
Yeah.
Okay, boon. Boon, that's that one. Okay. Oh.
Okay. Still succeeded.
Yeah.
She has a Middenheim accent.
But she doesn't say she's from Mid. Is that a Middenheim accent by any chance? I've travelled there before.
Yeah, she looks very. Yes. You're not. You haven't come from Middenheim, actually. She literally.
No, I've just travelled through before, but I'd love to visit you there one day when you go back. But whilst you're in Altdorf, I'm sure.
No, we're travelling to Altdorf now.
Okay.
And literally, she shuts the conversation down for about an hour after that.
Okay.
Sort of little conversation. Meanwhile, back with the people at the people around the cart. Can I have an intelligence roll from you all, please? If you've got any profession or skill that gives you listening or anything like that, observation or anything appropriate, that'll give you a boon. Otherwise, give me a straight intelligence roll.
Does combat training?
Bernard, obviously you're still looking at yourself on the floor, being a little
in a loop of confusion. He's on pause. He's got the Windows circle going on. He's just.
Does combat training give me a boon?
Yeah, I'd definitely combat.
Okay. One.
Oh, what? Did somebody?
Oh yeah, you pushed it.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Done for.
No, good boon, but unfortunately not enough.
I'm just perplexed about what is happening and
okay. So
looking
Kurt,
at the floor,
you can hear approaching horses.
From where? I assume
from this direction.
Yeah. Does it sound like horses by their own or like a carriage with horses?
It sounded like horses on their own.
All right.
A number of horses.
McDanford, this might be our horses. Maybe we should get them again.
Oh.
And I'll bug off in the direction.
It's in the direction of the the road to Altdorf. So
Yeah,
this
but
way.
our horses ran off like completely
they
wild.
they
So
they ran off sort of like behind you, so to speak.
And
yeah,
the
but
two drunk.
I don't think it's impossible that they just
No.
circle around. So I
So
just
do you start heading
yeah,
down that
move
way then?
this direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe there are
Um,
riders.
you get maybe you take maybe about 10 paces in that direction, and then around the corner you see a array of people on horseback. They are wearing what looks like let me just check what they're wearing. Green Dragon.
Yeah, quick. What we're going to do with your brother, Bernard?
They're wearing mail armor. They have sort of like the helmets, which I will show you what they look like. You can see a number of them. They have swords. They look like they're wearing. You've seen these type of people before. They are road wardens, and I will show you a picture of what most of them look like. Obviously, they are not currently on horseback. The pictures isn't anyway, but that's what the road wardens look like.
Classic Landknecht look.
Like very honorable men.
Huge feathers.
and women.
Better.
There's the equal number of men and women in amongst the most road wardens. You are approached by a single individual, possibly the leader. Let me just show you that one. He's wearing a helm, and then he's got like a big floppy hat over the top of his helm. He's wearing plate and mail. So he's got gorget, which you can see the neck sort of armor, pauldrons, and then chainmail underneath that with plate greaves.
Do I
which are the
correctly
lower
that
leg
armor
armor.
is like spickety clean?
It's not spickety clean. It's clean.
But it's like not. It looks like it. Does it look like it has seen combat?
Oh yes, it looks
Okay.
like it's seen combat. It's got dimples where it looks like it's been knocked out. Like the armor's been sort of like knocked back into shape, sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's a few links possibly missing. You can see a little bit of holes in some bits of the chainmail. He's wearing a gambus underneath, so obviously it's padded armor underneath the chainmail. You see that they spot you, clock the coach on its side and all the dead bodies around it, and they basically spur their horses right up towards you. What are you doing?
Yeah, well, now's not the time to hurry along. That was like 3 hours ago before we got attacked. Like, where were
Who are
you?
you? What's going on here? Like you see, the leader pulls out a pistol.
I'm looking
the
at
others have
one
got,
looking at one of the mutants.
crossbows that they pull out. Just like
Um,
what's going on here?
I'm pointing at one of the dead mutants.
He sort of like looks at you, looks at the mutant. All right, lads, looks like we've got a mutant attack. Lads and lasses, looks like we've got a mutant attack. And he basically sheaves his pistol back in. He's got like a cross across chest, sort of like a holster that he slides the pistol back into. It's like typical, it's like it's like one of those flintlocks.
Mm-hmm. So it's common, these attacks?
No, it's been getting commoner, but we haven't had one for a week or so.
This isn't our coach. Our coach is back there. Our horses ran away.
Right. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to deal with this. All right, lads. Give us an hand. And basically, you can see him basically moving around to the side of the coach. Okay, come on then. Give us a hand. What are you doing?
We'll give him a
He's like he's
But-
getting around to the side of the coach to sort of like to right the coach back on its, because at the moment the coach is
Oh.
basically on its side. He's attempting to basically push the coach back up onto its wheels.
Yeah, I'm putting my
Yes, we'll give him a
axe.
hand.
Yeah,
I'll give him a
yeah.
hand.
Yep. You basically gather around. You hear basically, and you manage to basically get the coach back onto its wheels. It's damaged. The coach is damaged, but the wheels are okay. Right. So what happened then? Who's going to tell me exactly what happened here?
Yeah, we've been with our own coach, like further back, when
Okay.
suddenly there were these ghoulish, zombie-ish creatures attacking us. Yeah, we managed to fight them off, but sadly, we came too late for this party here.
Oh, bloody hell, mate. Your twin's dead here. Oh, sorry about
Not Bernard. I'm
Uh,
Bernard.
Yeah,
he's,
he's your twin.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Is he a bit? He looks at one of. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, condolences. May more gather him up into his Moorish bosom or whatever the god does. I hope he does that.
Sigmar's
Um,
my god. Sigmar's my god.
Yeah, Mor's the god of death. Sorry, Paul, you do know that Mor is the god of death, and Mor is the person that basically deals with any funerals. Priests of Mor do funerals and all that sort of type stuff. There's uh, specifically our doomsayers are the priests of Moors that do funerals. Basically, there's a whole sort of like chapter of Moor priests that basically travel across the empire doing sort of funerals at a variety of different villages when required. Supposedly, it is rumored that if a priest of Moor officiates at your funeral, you can never be raised as an undead. Because priests of Moor do not like the unliving, and quite often crusade against them. So yes, all right. So give us an hand with the bodies. We're gonna have to load it up, take it to the next coaching house, see if we can get a doomsayer to do their funerals.
What about our coach? We have no horses back
You got a
there.
coach around the cup. Just
First,
as
we
you
need to
say
get our
that,
horse back.
Gunnar and Holtz, your coachman, come out of the woods leading the two horses. Look at the sort of the road wardens and just sort of like shake their heads and carry on walking back in the general direction of where your actual coach is.
Yeah, I guess they found the horses.
Mhm.
Yep, took them a while, but they did find them. The road wardens, basically, two of the road wardens dismount, and they hitch. They take the gear, the tack. They take the tack off the dead horses. They basically drag the dead horses. The two dead horses are dragged into the woods and just dumped. And they sort of tie rope around the mutants, take them away into like a clearing, leave the rope on the mutants, and then throw a load of oil on them, a load of wood, and then burn the five mutant bodies. This is some of them. They get you to help as well, to get enough wood basically to make sure the mutant bodies will be burnt. during which time their 2 horses are hitched onto the wagons. Your horses are hitched onto your wagons. So, Douglas, Gunnar and Holtz, you basically went out. In fact, yeah, sorry, Douglas, you went out to go see what was happening.
Yes.
So you get around the corner just as the coach is righted onto its wheels. You don't get asked to do anything. Yep. But there's a bit of a flurry of work as your coach is hitched up. This coach is hitched up, and Gunnar and Holtz basically pull up your coach up to the back of this coach. Cool. This coach then pulls off with all the dead bodies in it.
Okay. Bernard, what was that? Who is this person? Are you amnesiac or something?
Maybe it was my twin and my mother never told me. I don't know.
Did we read the letter at this point, like all of us?
Yes. If you go into, I think I put it in the, it's in the journal.
Because what it boils down to is, should we go and get the inheritance?
Does that mean Bernard's rich now?
Yeah.
Am I rich?
Basically, yeah.
So, and he's way richer than everything we get, by following the Althoff job offer. So, I'm open to, taking a shortcut to retirement.
So there you go. That is the letter, the said letter. There's a little bit of blood, because obviously on it, because Herr Lieberung did bleed as he was eviscerated by mutants.
Oh, what's the date at the moment? Is the date recent in that?
The date is 2512th year of the Empire. That was last year. That was the 10th day of Nachthexen, which I can never remember where I can get the. I closed the calendar. Where is the calendar? The calendar is here somewhere.
Oh, it's one of the icons, isn't it?
So
Is it one of the icons?
If my twin that I was separated from birth has this inheritance, do I change my name from Bernard, or am I still Bernard, or am I not Bernard?
No, you are
under journal notes.
We should probably find that out before we go claim that money.
I guess this is your field of expertise, Kurt. I'm not very good at.
Cole, what's the name on it? Which one of these is your twin?
My twin is now on the cart.
No,
they've taken
what
away.
name? What name? It doesn't. I don't see Bernard.
6 weeks ago, this book.
Huh?
No, I don't.
I was looking for the calendar in.
It's under the journal icon, journal notes
on the
left-hand side.
But essentially, we can find out more in Bögenhafen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
let's go.
Somebody open up the main map. Is that on the way? Bögenhafen?
Castor's the name. Castor Alonus.
Yes.
Lionum.
It is currently the 24th of Jadarung.
Yeah, 6 weeks ago. Bockenhafen. Where's Bockenhafen?
So does Bernard turn into not Bernard, who is Castor? Do I have to change my name to Castor?
So I'm gonna move you on to the main map. So let me just activate that. So you are currently, you should be able to see yourselves where you are near the top of the map.
Yeah.
You are currently here.
Various
yes.
boggle.
There we go. So then you've
Oh,
got
it's ways off.
yep. So
Oh,
you
over
are
there. You're
currently
right
here.
over on the right.
So
Left, I mean.
it's on the left hand
On the
side,
left, yeah, I see that.
beyond Weissbrook and Boggenhafen, basically.
Oh, close to that Blue Rock.
It's Blute Rock is on the
Is the
road
road
to
to
Boggenhafen. Blute Rock is one of the rumors that you've heard.
I do wish to ask the lady about that in case she knows anything more, but anyway.
So your current rumors that you've heard are Blute Rock was wiped out by a mysterious disease causing people to break out in red blotches. So
missing coaches and the Emperor's sister.
So Altdorf's on the way. Perfect.
Altdorf is on the way. Yes, you will get. You'd need to go through Altdorf to be able to get to. As you are traveling now with an escort of road wardens, there's 6 of them in total. 2 of them basically driving the other wagon, the other the coach with the dead people in it. The others basically ride alongside you and Gunnar. You make pretty good time. You pass a few coaches that are going north during the day, and you eventually come to the Inn of the Seven Spokes.
Which is
here. Oops, I've got the wrong thing selected. There.
Okay.
So
It's,
okay.
It's basically, if you look on the map, any triangle is either a coaching inn or a
Okay. So I'm just going to zoom in here so that people can see it.
A black triangle is a coaching inn. A white triangle is a ferry.
And circles?
Circles, depending. Small, very, very small circles are villages. Bigger circles are towns.
Okay. And Altdorf is the capital.
A circle with a star is a capital, and a star is a castle.
Okay.
A sort of like a square is a mine. Well, no, a sort of like a square with no bottom is a mine. So like an art.
If you scroll to the bottom, you've got the key.
Scroll to the bottom, you've got all the keys basically down there.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Awesome. So,
now, is this the evening? Have we reached?
You basically pull into the coaching inn of the Seven Stars. It looks remarkably similar to the Green Dragon. I won't take you to a map because we don't really need to. It's remarkably similar to the Green Dragon Inn. The road wardens basically turn up. There is it is packed. Unlike the last inn that was quite, you know what I mean? There was, apart from you, there was maybe 7 other people in the inn. This, you can see, has got 3 other coach loads of people basically in the inn. Your coach has to basically stand outside. There is barely room for the horses to be stabled by Gunnar and Hertz, and you struggle to find tables to sit. Your other people that were traveling with you, the noble lady and P, who is the sort of like bard, they disappear off. The lady immediately goes upstairs. Lady is old, immediately goes upstairs into a private room, and you see Yana and Mary come down to get basically food, which gets taken away upstairs. What does everyone want to do? You are in an inn. It is hustly and exceedingly bustling.
Yeah.
We are essentially 1 day's journey away from Altdorf, aren't we?
Yes.
From what I can tell online?
One coach. If you at the moment you pay to here, you'll need to get another coach from here to Altdorf. Otherwise, it may be about 2 days travel.
My experience with coaches so far is that, if you just leave early on, you get like a 5-hour head start. So,
you could walk out.
Yeah.
I guess since it's so packed, we're probably not going to have tables.
You look around. There is give me a luck roll.
Can I try to use my position to actually see if I can get a table?
You don't look like a noble.
No, but I'm still dressed smartly. I'm just trying to
Yeah, no. I totally understand that. If you were dressed like a noble, you'd most probably immediately people would move because nobles get away with a lot. But because
I'll
you're
do a little
not
bit of that
dressed
when I ask someone. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Douglas? I just asked you to do because you asked first. You did a success. Yes. Just as you basically get in, you can see basically a group of 5 or 6 people basically seem to have just finished up their food, and they head away and go back up. They look like they go across the way to the common room.
I run underneath legs and excuse me, pie. I need a pie and a bitter.
Okay, so you all do you each order food and a drink, and basically you get to the inn. Evening. We've got
double the order, of course, for me.
We've got a lamb on at the moment. We've got lamb stew.
Yeah, 2 lamb stew and 2 pints, please.
2 pints. Okay, 2 lamb stews, 2 pints. Okay, that'll be. That'll be 2 and 6. So 2 shillings and 6 sixpence.
So, 2 silvers and 2 coppers, and
2 and 6 coppers.
6 coppers and 2 silvers. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. 2 silver, 6 copper.
Oh, Danfo, you wouldn't mind getting me something, would you? Thank you very much. Most kind of you.
Of course, of course.
I have no money at the moment. But no money.
Okay, so how much?
I'm buying.
Are you buying? So that's another silver and 3. Silver and 3 copper.
Thank you, Danfo.
No problem.
So that's another lamb stew.
Yeah, you saved my life. I'm in debt to you.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine. We're all working together.
Yes, indeed.
So do we have a seat at a table here? Or?
You do have a table. Yes,
you have a table now.
You do have a table.
Okay.
Maple literally leaped on a table just as people were leaving.
Okay. Yay, Maple.
Just got my I don't know if you can. No, you can't see him. My puppy's just walked in. That's all.
Okay.
My big pup. There you go. Good boy. Yes. So Bernard, what are you fancying?
Whatever the special of the day is.
If they've got lamb stew on.
Yep, I'll take that.
Lots of different types of vegetables, mostly potato and kraut, but it has got a few bits of lamb in.
That's okay.
He did say lamb, but it's mainly just a little bit of lamb in mostly quite rich, but stew with potatoes and things like that. It's hearty. It's good enough. A meal and an ale, or do you want an ale or?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be 1 of 3.
And do you get some bread or rolls or?
Yeah, you get bread and rolls and things like
Oh,
that.
okay.
You get stew. You get a big sort of like hunk of. Quite often, actually, the stew is served um, in a bread, basically, because the bread is the bottom of the bread is so cooked um, so much it's almost like a dinner plate. So yes,
Awesome.
the uh, the yes, so all the stew is basically served in your own sort of like loaf of bread with a bit of the bread taken out and put on the side. So you can also have that, and then the stew sort of like poured inside, and you get like a pottery cup of ale.
And do you have rooms tonight or
Yeah,
any availability?
we've got two private rooms left, and we got the common room.
I'll stay in the common room if we're staying tonight. Are we staying tonight?
You're gonna have to. That's
Okay.
10 copper for the common room.
Okay, so 10 copper it is.
Okay. Remember, it's 20 copper in a. Is it no? Paul's getting it wrong now.
1221.
Yes, 1221. Just bear with me.
Copper to a silver, yeah. Okay.
It's 12 pennies to a shilling. Yes.
Okay, 12.
12 pennies to a silver. 12 copper, 12 brass to a shilling. 20 shillings to a crown. Right. So, what is this crown? Well, some of us might know. Okay. So, Bernard. So that's you. A room and board. Sorted. Lady Anna done. Julian. Sorry, Kurt.
I'm just paying for the common room and go head to sleep. It's been a very exciting day.
Okay.
And I'm very tired.
So are you having food?
No, I had a snack on the way here.
Okay. Did you eat one of your rations?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you can well that's 10 copper pennies.
Yep.
And if I remember correctly, your stuff is currently stored in a secret stash, isn't it?
Well, it's not secret
Yes.
anymore.
The spell. The spell you're using a secret stash.
We know nothing. We know
but
nothing.
I have like I obviously didn't store everything I have in there.
1 day of rations. Oh, wow, they keep it.
Okay, so and I believe that will be a long rest, which basically gets rid of your damage or gets rid of a portion of your damage.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah, because I think you are damaged. I'm not sure if Damper is as well.
Yeah, I'm damaged.
You are
but
damaged.
Danfer is kind of used to it, and I'm not.
Didn't you get?
Yeah.
I'm the same as you.
Am I using the wrong one? Oh, that's a shadow.
So with this night's sleep and food in us, we recover all of our damage.
I am just checking.
Oh, okay.
I can never remember.
Sorry.
That's all right. No, it's all good.
I have it actually right next to
10
me.
copper is too expensive. 10
Yeah,
coppers.
if you rest for 6 consecutive hours, you heal all damage and regain health equal to 1/10 your normal health core.
Yes. Yep. I knew you don't get much health back, but nobody's lost any health, thank God.
No.
Yep. So remove your damage.
I do wish to spend some time in the inn, socialising, looking for opportunities, and obviously trying to just get an idea on some rumours, especially as we may be going to somewhere different other than Aldorf.
You do hear a number of rumours, basically, as you basically spend time in the inn.
And I'm aspiring to get others to buy me drinks as well.
Okay.
Or putting the charm on.
I'm just going to ask other people what they are doing though. So Maple, you come in. You were asked for a pie.
How does it
They don't
taste?
do pies. They have stew.
They have stew. Well,
Yeah,
Beef pie.
lamb stew.
I'll have some stew.
So that you get stew served in basically a bread,
Yep.
effectively a round
Yeah.
big bread, sort of like ball,
Yeah.
cut out.
How is
and
it?
shoved in there? It's not bad. It's
Okay.
not great, but it's not bad.
All right.
I mean, average stew.
She doesn't make pies. I'm not interested. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go. I missed what Lady Anna was doing. Did she get her own room, or is she sleeping with the?
Second.
At the moment, she has not paid for a room, and neither has Danfer or no, Bernard has. So Bernard and
paid.
Kurt are currently.
I paid for my room.
You paid for a room, did you? Okay. Yeah, a common room. So currently, Danfer has got a common room.
All right. So as I guess as is it Yana or Mari are getting getting the food for Lady Isolde, I'm gonna say, don't worry about me. Give the lady my best. I'm gonna be sleeping with the commoners, of course, and I will see you anon.
They just
say
like
that.
nod. You sort of got possibly a little bit of jealousy from them. The lady liked you a lot, and they didn't really like that.
Yeah.
Per se. I'm not saying they didn't hate you, but they were just a little jealous.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up very
so-
early. By the way.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So that will be a beer, food, and board will be a total of. Typically, I've just closed that page. It'll be. There it is. So it is 3. So that would be 1 silver and 13. So 2 silver and a penny, basically.
All right, done. Paid.
2 silver and a penny.
Sorry, Paul,
Wolfram.
I cannot remove my damage.
Oh, you can't.
You have to manually just put a 0
Yeah.
on the left side.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm putting a 0. It revert back to the current damage.
Okay. Weird.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, weird. All right.
Maybe because I'm exhausted, or I don't know.
No, I'm sort of. That's weird. Why is it going
I've
back up
got
to
1
5?
damage on my character. I don't know. I haven't tried to reduce mine.
I don't honestly know what's going on there.
We
Kurt,
can put it at
did
Yeah, mine's fine.
yours go away?
Mine went away.
Mine went away.
Kurt's is gone. Yeah, no, I just done it for Danfer, and then it's gone back up to. So I've gone down to 2, and then I go down to. Why is it gone?
We can leave it at 1 and
You
sort it later.
remember, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a little look at that. I don't know what the heck's going on there. That's very bizarre.
Cool.
Have you got any?
Condition, maybe?
No, you've got no conditions. Just removed them all as well. Anyway, well, I'll look at that. No, that's not important. So, Wolfram.
Hello, you can see me.
Yes. Yeah, no, I saw you. I was working my way down. I've got everyone down in it's like a bar, so I was just slowly working my way down to you. So, you're in the Inn of Seven Spokes. Just to very quickly give you a very recap. We were met with a patrol of road wardens. They helped basically right the damaged coach that you came upon, loaded up all the dead bodies, burnt the mutants, and then rode to the next coaching inn, which is the Inn of Seven Spokes.
Did they seem surprised to find these mutants?
They're very, very surprised. Well, they say mutant attacks have been on the rise. You've heard, and then basically on your way down, you heard basically a number of different things that they basically have said that we've heard that don't stay off into the woods. There's beastmen and things worse off the road.
Right.
There's
But
bad
we made
things
it
in the
to
woods.
Seven Spokes.
But you have made it to the Seven Spokes. And I am just going to the rumors. Okay, so we've heard. Oh, that's the wrong.
Very interested in obviously Blue Rock as that's on the way as well.
They've never heard the people that you talk to haven't heard
Okay.
that.
That's right down south, though, past the Reichwald forest, isn't it?
Yes, but oddly, it's on the route to Bogenhafen, which seems to be
If you
addressed to
take the
travel.
road, yes.
Oh, yeah.
If we take the road, yeah.
But we could also just take a boat, couldn't we?
Potentially,
could do.
there is canal boats that you can basically
canal, isn't
get
it?
passage on. There's a canal down the Weisbrook Canal.
That sounds nicer. Glückshalt, Heiligen und Schlafebild. They sound much more inviting.
Yeah, sounds awesome. All right, okay. So I fixed that one. So I can close that. Right, okay. So on the way down, you get told by basically the road wardens that they spotted a white wolf of Ulrich was spotted in the Drakwild forest not far from Delbert. And supposedly they've seen a number of priests of Ulrich that have been basically traveling down supposedly to attempt to spot it. So I'm just gonna. There you go. There's that one. I don't know.
Oh, but that's where we've come from, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, you come from Delbert's. And you also get told that basically there's the road to Altdorf is notoriously troubled by bandits. Last week, a coach failed to get through.
Oh, right.
Don't know why the road wardens aren't doing anything about it. And then like somebody next to you, sorry, as you were overhearing this conversation, somebody next to him goes, "Well, yeah, but that's the road wardens. They're all corrupt."
We've heard that before.
Well, we've had a little run in ourselves on the way just to get to this very place. But fortunately enough, the road wardens did come by and they did assist.
Well, first time for anything.
Wait, I have no trust in coaches. I just think they're always going to break down. The two coaches I've taken have broken down.
Yeah. And the personnel of coaches also doesn't seem very capable, does it?
No, they let the horses run off and
Well,
and then they were
Gunnar and
several
Holtz,
hours late.
You see Gunnar and Holtz are pounding the ale again. You do realize you do not currently have passage on a coach going further from here.
Oh, we're only halfway. Maybe you can convince them because we saved their lives that we can ride for free.
Yeah, we can just lag it. Like, what's the harm?
Well, you were one reason you were going to Altdorf was to because there was a let me just grab it. You were trying to join the Crown Prince Hergard von Tasselnink. Because he was going to be paying 8 shillings per person per day for you to go off with him, which isn't a small amount of money. He was meant to be
However,
going
the
off.
letter, could pay off like thousandfold of that without us having to.
Yes.
So
yes.
There's an argument to be made there.
Yep. So, other than that, I am just adding to the rumors that you've heard. There is a folder. Can you see the rumors folder on the?
It's opened up on the screen automatically.
Cool.
Well,
awesome.
The folder.
But
See the folder.
No, but it's not in the folder. It's not in the journal. We can all.
Okay,
we can see
so
Empire background and mood images.
Yeah.
And you can see rumors?
No.
Nope.
You can't see that rumors. All right, I need to. Why can't you see that?
The one rumor did pop up, but when I closed it, it disappeared.
Oh, that's a bit of annoying. Why? You've got access to read them all.
Permissions at the folder level.
Yeah, I know, which is annoying because I don't want to give you access to one of the.
If you haven't given us permissions to the things underneath it, except rumors, we shouldn't see anything else.
Okay, well, let's hopefully.
We'll just do it for one of us, and we can just confirm, and then you can reverse it quickly.
Observer. All right, so hopefully,
yeah, we can see it now. Rumors and the shadows.
Shadows over Boggenhalf and folder appeared.
Yeah, but there should be nothing. You can't see anything in that one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Good.
We see 6 rumors in enemy
in
within.
the enemy within. You should be able to see 1, 2, 3, 6. You know, a few within.
6.
6. Yeah.
6.
0
is it only
to
6?
6 is 7.
7. There's 7.
Yeah, 0 to 6.
Oh, yeah, there's a 0 one, isn't it?
Yep. So I'm just adding another one as well, which you've heard.
Classic.
The last one is okay.
Yes, the Grunberg. This is the last one that you've heard, basically, which I'll describe. Basically, hear one person. You hear about the mayor of Grunberg? He was burnt at the stake a few months ago for being in league with Chaos. He was over here talking to his cat and fed it on human blood, basicely, in its milk. So I got told.
You shouldn't give your cat milk anyway.
More than one witness I heard basically told his cat to stop yowling and drink your bloody milk.
Let's hope we don't go anywhere near that place.
Grunberg, yeah, it's down south. But you got like, well, you know those people like they're down south, don't you? You know, they're a bit peculiar. Right. So is everyone else? So Frank, are you getting? You've got stew. Are you? So what did you want to do?
The usual.
So stew. You get stew. You get a lamb stew in its own sort of like bread, with some bread on the side.
Stay up a bit, and I'll just sort of socialize it a little bit.
So that'll be a total of 2 shillings and a penny.
Mm-hmm.
You stand up and socialize. Are you attempting to do any performance?
Sure, why not? Might earn a couple of pennies back.
Yeah.
Is the other musician still with us, or did they go somewhere else?
She has not journeyed on with you.
Okay, so I might try some other songs that we swapped.
Yes, no. She did basically tell you where she normally goes, though, just in case you wanted to connect with her at any point. Main reason being enabling you to basically take the bard expert path if you wish. Just an option.
That is probably where I'm going to be headed, but not yet.
Yep. Cool. So give me a intelligence roll with a boon.
Can I use my trickery?
You certainly can.
That's
you're getting a boon because
you're
already. It's a double boon, yeah. Because you're getting a boon because you were. That's still a success.
It is just about.
Well, it's 14, so it's 4 over. So I'm going to say you managed to earn
5 shilling.
No, 2 shilling. You managed
2.
to earn 2 shilling. It's mostly
That's
in
not
coppers.
bad.
It's mostly in coppers, but you earn 2 shilling. Basically.
That's not bad.
That's for the whole of the night. You're mostly busy at the night, and you go to bed a little tired, but you do get you get the traditional let me buy you a drink, and you ask for Old Maiden, and every barman that you basically you tip the barman that if you get an Old Maiden, they just give you water. And then keep the money, and then they split the money with you, basically. So it's a way of they buying you a drink, but you're getting the money for it, basically.
That's clever. I like that.
Yeah, that's a thing that's been that was done, and you usually then split the money with the barman. So you had a little conversation with the barman beforehand, and sort it out. When you ask for an Old Maiden, you send over more of the same sort of thing. So yeah, that's basically. So yeah, you make a total of about 2 shilling.
Wonderful.
Cool. Lady Anna. Who's just
1 second. Give me 1 second.
That's like Norris.
Can I, before I go to sleep, challenge anyone for an arm wrestling? Betting. Well, betting is.
Give me a. Let's see if you can entice anybody. So give me a. It'll be against their willpower, but give me an intelligence. You're not really an arm wrestler, but just give us an intelligence roll. See if you manage to entice anybody.
Okay.
Yes, you get one person basically coming up. Getting to get an arm wrestle. I'm going to say he's got that much. So give me a strength roll at difficulty of 12.
Okay.
How much do you bet?
I'm a little bit poor right now, so yeah, 1 copper.
One copper? Okay, yeah, no, he's well up for that. Okay, you go. We'll make it 4.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So, yep, it's 4 copper. So basically, you're either going to win 4 copper or lose 4 copper. So,
okay.
Strength roll against a 12.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit tight. Do you know what I mean? It's like you get a bit of a best of 3 sort of thing. You win 1, then he wins 1, and then the final one, it's sort of like a bit, and you get that final sort of like kunk, and you win. He sort of like he doesn't take it bad because it's not losing much. Effectively the cost of maybe a couple of pints sort of thing. So he shakes you by the hand. You get 4 copper.
Yeah, thank you.
Nobody else wants to arm wrestle the man mountain that is Danfer.
Yeah, I'm just barely won. Yeah, I'm going to sleep then.
Okay, Lady Anna, you as you're being entertained by Wolfram, or the inn is very well entertained. What do you wish to do?
Obviously, I want to socialise in an aim to try to earn some money in a certain way.
There's
why there's
games
distracted
of chance
people.
Going on. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're attempting to pick a pocket or 2.
Yeah, I can't afford a room, so I'm trying to work my way to get the money to get a private room, possibly. Yeah.
The private room will be 10 shillings.
Oh, okay. Not a private room then. Enough for room, but if there's any well-to-do people here, they may have space in a private room. What do you want me to roll? I'm obviously using a bit of charm, a bit of sticky fingers, whatever it takes.
There's sticky fingers. There is card games going on.
Okay. I'm not a gambler myself. I'm just aiming to use the advantage of distractions.
Okay.
You know what sticky fingers, how that works, don't you?
I'm about to have a read.
Yeah.
Because I don't always.
Yeah. Okay.
Fingertips become sticky as if you are playing with honey. You roll to steal with 1 boon. In addition, when you move to where you can reach a creature, you can use a reaction to attempt to steal something from that creature. Okay. So it gives you a boon. I'd give you a boon because charlatan's not really a pickpocket, so we wouldn't really give you a boon.
No, but if I've got some key targets that clearly have got a little bit more money than some of the commoners, I want to use a bit of charm on them to get them on my side and become a good friend with them, and then maybe they can I can get some income from them. Yeah.
Okay. You're going to have to be careful because basically, if you steal all the money from someone, it's going to be obvious.
Yeah, I'm not aiming to do that. I just a small amount. I'm not a complete.
Okay, so we'll pretend that you're going to be using all your sticky fingers.
Yes.
But rather than make you make a ton of rolls, I'm going to make you make 1 dexterity roll. But I'm going to give with a boon. But I'm going to make it a difficulty of 4. No. I'm just going to make it standard difficulty, and depending on how well you roll.
Okay.
But if you fail, you will have been caught.
Yeah, I'm hoping that kind of drunk people will help things. But okay, fine.
Well, no, as I said, I'm just making it 1 roll.
Yeah,
so,
that's fine.
The moreover,
you've cursed me now.
Oh, your dexter's not good. Oh, you only got +1, but still, you succeeded. Okay. So because you've just succeeded and expended all your sticky fingers, I'm going to say you got 4 shillings.
Oh, fantastic. Perfect.
Okay. But that's basically over the whole of the night.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I live for socialising, so I'm happy just to spend time there. Others may have gone to their room, but that's perfectly fine. And obviously, I will then pay for the room, which is 10
brass pennies.
Yeah, perfect.
So that'll be you'll have 3 and 2 change from that.
3 2.
And you did it in such a way that I'm going to say you did it in such a way that that they're not going to be immediately obvious that it's missing. You mainly picked on the more drunken people, basically.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay. So, unless anybody else wants to do anything tonight, we will wake in the morning. Cool. Well, you wake up early in the morning. There is breakfast, which is included in the common room price that you all took. Again, it's bread, cheese, a few apples, and then some bacon and sausages. Mainly sausages, because the Empire do like its sausage. So there's a number of sausages, basically, where you get a very long sausage with a little bit of fat in the centre, and lots of other stuff that they basically fry up in the morning. You see that there is, in the breakfast area, there is a you can see that there is a number of coachmen. Gunnar Holt are up, but you can see that there is a Four Seasons coach, which is basically the same coaching people as Gunnar Holt. There is a Castle Rock and a Ratchet Lines coachman, basically, sitting at the bar. So you're able to. Sorry.
It's okay.
You're able to ask whoever you want.
Okay, so I just want to know if Bernard has time to run to the temple for his twins' send-off and to claim anything his twin may have left behind on the coach.
You have taken all the stuff that was on the twin already.
Okay, so he didn't have any luggage or...
Well, not that you know of, but the luggage was strewn all over the place.
Oh, okay.
It had been rifled through by the mutants, and you were guessing the lead of the mutant. Well, you don't know. None of the mutants, as far as you know, had any money on them. Nobody. When you looked over them, so you don't know what's happened to the money. The money has gone.
Okay. So, but does Bernard have enough time to go to the temple where his twin...
There isn't a temple.
Okay.
Remember, you're just at the coaching in at the moment. The bodies are currently stored in the coach, waiting for a doomsayer to turn up, a priest turn up to do the funeral, which again, it could be up to a week. They reckon before it turns up.
Okay.
But you know, at the moment, you know that it's stored at the back of the inn. There's like a garage, a cold garage that basically it's stored in the back. They're hoping that the weather does not improve, otherwise it's going to start to smell.
Okay. Because he's a bit of a sensitive soul.
Yeah, well, his face has got killed. It wasn't as big as Bernard, because Bernard was quite a hench man, as in strong. This Castor Librum was more of a less well built, but still it was identical to your face. It was your face that the person was wearing.
I also got the sense that whoever wrote that letter does not necessarily know what Bernard looks like. Because he was, you know, like searched out.
He asked for an affidavit, basically, to claim that they basically asked for affidavits. And the affidavits were supplied from Nuln.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
So not from
Nuln is the city-state, well, it's a city, far to the south.
So by that logic, anybody could be this person to claim the inheritance.
Yes.
It just ups our chances if we, you know, use the space if we already got it.
But you've got the face, haven't you?
The tales of the two Bernards.
Yeah, tale of two Bernards. Yeah, no, it's twin dilemma. Bernard, you go out. You basically go to your the one of the coaching people. Basically, lets you in to say your final goodbyes to your twin. Danfer, what are you doing? At the moment, we do not have a coach south.
I'm still in favor of just walking.
That will take 2 days.
Bring it out there.
Oh, maybe 2 days.
So the coaches have been a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I'm walking these high hills.
By the time we get a coach going, we are halfway there anyway. So
Now, I did get to converse with Lady Assault, and she is heading toward Altdorf. As soon as she makes an appearance, I'm going to just ask her how her sleep was, if everything was fine, if she was comfortable. What's the weather like outside?
the weather currently is raining.
So I say, oh, what a dreadful day to travel. My friends and I, who were able to destroy those absolutely awful beasts, are looking for a lift down to Aldorf. But
We have basically attached ourselves to the ratchet line. We're going to Holtz again.
No.
So yeah, we're on the ratchet line coach. I believe there is space on the roof and maybe a few spaces inside.
Well, we certainly would appreciate if we could go along with you.
If you manage to come along with me again.
Well, you're a wonderful conversationalist, indeed.
Yes, well, talk to the two coachmen and basically.
I think that probably Wolfram is a better talker than I am, and so I turn to Wolfram and kind of indicate that, lady's taking that coach and maybe drop her name.
Drop her name.
Yeah. Lady Assault said, You have much more presence than I do.
I'm just not convinced I want to get on that coach.
Well, as soon as Wolfram says that, I stomp off and I go up to the guys and I say, look, Lady Assault is a wonderful lady, and she said that you may have room on the roof and also possibly some room inside. How much would this be?
Could you give me a intelligence and any charming type skill that you have? They say 4 shillings initially.
I guess I can. I'm not really trickery, is it?
It's not. I'm thinking about it. It's not really.
It's not trickery. I am.
You're just a chef, aren't you? So it'll be a straight intelligence.
I think I'm just going to do a straight intelligence roll.
Intelligence roll and see how high you roll.
See how we do. But I don't like that roll, and because I'm pluck, I can discard that roll and make a new attribute roll. And
you can use this trait when you make an attribute roll and get a result you dislike. Discard the result and make a new attribute roll. You must use the second result. It's basically still an intelligence.
Okay, so it's still an intelligence roll.
Yeah, you just basically miss you. Let's do a reroll. Ooh, that's loads better. Okay.
Because I was plucky. I was plucky.
Okay. They basically say. But like one of them go, if it's lucky having a halfling on board. Okay, all right, 2. But if you want to go inside, it's 4 to Altdorf.
Is that for all of us?
4 shilling inside or 2 per person. 2 shilling on the roof.
Okay, so there's 5 of us.
So that would be, well, depending on how you go in the...
I'm going to go...
There's 6 of you. There's 6 of you.
Yeah, I'm going to... Okay, so Lady...
So the 6 of you would be 12 shilling.
Lady Anna and I will be in the coach.
So that would be 14 shilling. So no, it's like 16.
Yeah, I'll pay that.
Yeah, 16 shilling.
Okay, I'm going to pay that out of pocket.
Okay.
So we're going to have a wonderful journey now, Maple.
We are. So I just want to make sure that is a gold is 20 shilling.
Gold is 20 shilling.
And it costs 16.
16, you get 4 shilling change.
You get 4 shilling change. So I am up to 12 shillings. 1 gold. Okay. So I tell everybody, I have taken care of it. Get on the roof. Let's go. Put her on the ring gear, people.
And as soon as you finish breakfast, the ratchet line coach is loaded already been loaded, as in it's already been, you know, the horses have been hitched up. The baggages are loaded, and you're away down towards Altdorf.
I say to Kurt, got your back, Kurt. Third time lucky. Third time's the charm.
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh,
But it's time to go until we get to Altdorf.
Yeah. All right. And I make pleasantries with Lady Anna.
Again, she is enchanted by your local colloquialisms.
And I'm trying to have her appreciate Lady Anna's qualities.
Okay, well, give me a intellect roll, please. Then. I'm going to give you a boon because she quite likes you. Oh. Well, Maple, you could use pluck on that.
I am going to use pluck on that. Thank you very much. And I am going to take that boon. And I am going to roll. It seems like my plucky nature is needed.
Again, that will give Lady Anna any roll, a boon on any roll that she makes with Lady Isolde.
There you go.
Yeah, I will throw charm in there again. Yeah, for the journey.
Okay, yeah, we should give you another boon.
So double boon in intellect roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the boon only gives you the highest dice. Ooh,
look at that. Wonderful.
There you go.
So, yes, she is enchanted by you. She tells you, in an aside quite quietly, that she is currently escaping an unwanted marriage. They were trying to basically marry her off to a 80-year-old who was very handsy, is the way she says it in a very noble way. And she basically, yes, it was absolutely awful. So she's basically attempting to escape to Altdorf, the court in Altdorf, basically.
So you aim to keep a low profile in Altdorf for a period of time until this person has lost interest?
I have a sponsor in Altdorf who's going to be looking after me. So, a rival par, but another one of my, it's my uncle.
Do you think Papa will come after you?
I hope not.
Well,
but if I do, it will make it all the more rich once we get to Altdorf, because my uncle will look after me. She basically says.
Well, I hope your uncle isn't handsy either.
My uncle's a sweetheart.
Good. Probably.
Let's hope we can visit you in Altdorf, you know, once things have settled down.
She pats Mary, and she goes, Uncle Egbert gave me Mary.
Oh. And Mary, you are amazing, and I know that don't feel bad. I'm only here along for the ride. I'll be gone in a flash.
Oh, but we aim to spend some time in Altdorf at some point, and obviously we'd love to visit you and partake in some drinks and canapes and entertainment.
Yes, that would be delightful.
We'll make a surprise.
Yes.
So it takes you slowly as you basically travel down south through the Drackwall Forest. Eventually, you leave the environs of the Drackwall Forest. And basically start heading out along the causeways and roads that lead through the Altdorf flats. There's quite boggy ground around, a little bit around Altdorf. It takes you a bit of time to get through that. Eventually, the land rises up towards where Altdorf is. You're seeing the occasional village, farmlands, And up ahead, you can then see the white walls of Altdorf in the distance. And it literally stretches from east to west. It's getting dark by the time you get to Altdorf. You can see basically torches on the walls. Your coach pulls in through the extremely intricate walls of the Wolf Gate.
Is it completely on an island? Is it?
I will show you.
Because the word covers it.
There you go. That is what looks like.
No token. No
You
token.
need to give us visibility.
I've been there.
It's dark outside, isn't it?
Light.
It's very dark. Let me get
It is dark outside.
lighting, token vision, fog exploration, save changes. Hopefully that should.
Ooh, that's
So there you go. There is Altdorf. It is.
very fancy.
That's what I'm looking for. Mood images in Altdorf. All right. So the North Gate. Let me just show you that. There is the North Gate, the extremely impressive Wolf Gate of Altdorf. Just
Looks a bit damaged.
well, Altdorf has been a few over the years. Altdorf has been occasionally hit by incursions of chaos.
There's a big hole in the wall on one side.
Yeah, it's been rebuilt at the moment. That could well have been an explosion, but then you pass down through the hustle and bustle of the city. It's enormous.
So
This is a huge city. It is absolutely massive. You've never been anywhere, unless you've been, obviously some of you grew up here, and you immediately get that sense of smell. But when you go in through the gates, you get that an instant familiarity, Danford, but you're also getting an untinging worry. You're not sure why, but all of you are nervous. It's a bit peculiar. You've got like, I don't know, it's just, you're just feeling uneasy. Like you're just not, like you've got that, the pins and needles, or you've got that feeling that somebody's watching you, or just that feeling, that tingling of nerves, and the thudding of your heart starts as you basically go in. You're not sure, and as you're basically traveling the streets, you can just see like people rushing around again, which it was, but it's like amped up. Generally speaking, Altdorf was very much a city life where you got people hustling and bustling, people being busy. I've got places to be, but it's like that feeling is of nervousness that has been amped up. It's a very peculiar feeling.
Do people look worried? Is there something sense?
They look like not worried, just
Critical.
it's like typical sort of like New York, sort of Londoner.
Busy
Don't
on
talk
the
to
edge.
me, don't look to me, busy on the edge, but amped up just by one notch more than you normally get. And as you've come into here, you're just feeling that little uneasy.
But
You're not
is
sure
this-
exactly why.
Yeah.
I'm feeling uneasy. That's not even uneasy like meeting my four sisters. Again, after 10 years, something is different.
Again, lots of You're coming into the Connors Plaza, which is basically here.
There's skulls all over the place.
All the colleges seem to be around this side.
The colleges are here, basically. These are all the different colleges of magic. You've got a College of Engineering, which is basically over on the east side. The Temple of Law, which is basically here, which is the and there's lots of other different temples. I've got like some more pictures. So the old deal for magic colleges. Let me just actually show you that. There you go. That's what they look like in the distance. Just configure ownership. You've got like townhouses as you go down through the Connors Plaza.
That looks like Ankh-Morpork.
You've got
there we have matching tower.
You've got tower townhouses, etc. As you basically go through, you've got more street scenes. Of different people. I'm actually showing that one already. I'm sorry if I did. I should have configured the ownership. You should have a outdoor street scene. There's also there's the Temple of Verena. Just show you. That's the Temple of Verena. Again, you can see in the distance.
Beautiful.
It looks all derelict.
It is very derelict. And the Temple of Sigma.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Good. Ness is a large town. I see what you mean.
It's huge. The Oldorf is absolutely like it's London-sized big.
It looks like
in the medieval time.
Griffin up there.
Well, I was going to say it looks like a DC-3, but no, it's Griffin.
Yeah, Griffins. You've got to remember the Griffins are. There is Griffins. You've heard a rumor that one of the Griffins is ill. Because there is a Griffin regiment that basically fly Griffins.
Okay, cool.
Griffin Knights, basically. And then you've got the docks. So there's a picture of the docks.
Is there a door for the Griffins? Is there a door for the Griffins? Griffin door.
Oh, wow. He out-punned you, Paul.
Wow, he did. Well done.
Well done.
That just needs a short moment of applause.
Do I get a free fade on my next roll then?
That is okay. So the wharf is a dump, and it looks as if there's some level of industry happening off to the left or right, depending on your view.
There's lots of stuff going on. So that's so in the folder in the journal you should mood images. You can have a look at those at your leisure.
Thank you.
Mood images of Altdorf. But as you basically pull up into the Connors Plaza, you can see this is like a massive plaza, many hundreds of feet across. Open plaza, you can see a hustle and bustle of people. There's like coaches that basically turn up. There's obviously, because there's a large number of horses here, there's lots of food all over the place. It seems to be like the place where the coaches basically come into the town and then leave from. It's effectively the bus station of Altdorf, the Connors Plaza. But a lot more, because of all the people that come here, there is loads of barrels here, boards, the people that basically go, come to you immediately get assaulted with, come to Angelino's, it's the best club in town, stay at the Cat and Fiddle, come to the broken we have the softest beds, and literally even before you get off the coach, you're being harangued, and people are basically going, come to this inn, come to another inn, stay here, and You see basically Mary gets off the coach. She goes over to what looks like you see like there's people with like hand carts, like porters, and she like hires a porter. The hand cart comes over and she starts handballing the Lady Isolde's luggage over. You see Yana go off and get one of those called the
rickshaws?
Well, not a rickshaw, but like a two-person little box.
Palanquin.
Palanquin. That's it. She gets a palanquin, comes over, and Lady Isolde gets in the palanquin, and then she just basically disappears off.
I say goodbye.
Yes, she waves.
Yep.
She waves in a regal sort of goodbye way, sort of thing. What are you all doing? It's a bit hectic.
We need to find somewhere to stay for the night. That's our problem.
You're getting come to this end, come to that end, come to the other end. Can I have intelligence rolls from everyone?
Have we got somebody who's local who knows something?
Yeah, I'm thinking exactly.
Bernard, Damper knows that you've got the Inn of 1,000, the Road of the 7,000, Street of 100 Taverns, which is basically 23 that one. Here is a good place. That's got like loads and loads of taverns and inns that you can stay in. That's about the best place to stay if you want to stay the night. It's late. You haven't got much else to stay. So,
is it okay if Bernard makes his way over to the Temple of Sigmar? Because that
the Temple of Sigmar is where is that?
That's on the other side. It's a massive building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest buildings. I think is it 6? Yeah, there you go. It's this massive building there.
I say to Bernard, do you think it will be open?
There's always an opening for a monk of Sigmar at any Sigmar temple.
That is true.
But where are we going to meet up then?
But yes, exactly. You don't know where your friends are going to go. You might not be able to meet up with them again.
Let's have a look it out, and then we can have a little look around.
I'm asking.
It's late. It's past dusk. It's night here. Did everyone make me an intellect roll?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I needed to use pluck.
So Bernard, as you're looking across the Cornish flag, there's lots of people basically, and Lady Anna also noticed this, and Maple. You notice two nondescript individuals looking directly at you. And one of them does this.
Do I recognise that as some sort of symbol?
You haven't got a clue. It looked like somebody scraping the left-hand side of his nostril with his little finger of his right hand.
So I kind of go like my face.
They sort of like, you get an imperceptible minor shake of the head, and then he goes.
We've got to be careful. They could be targeting us. It could be some secret symbol to trigger something.
You're sharing this with us?
Yeah, I'll be whispering it. I'll say, see those two individuals
Because I just go, flick my hands, conjure some fire, light a pipe, and wink at them.
They seem to be looking at Bernard, and then what you notice, they sort of like turn and look at somebody else and go, and start heading towards another individual. You see an individual basically across the plaza, basically by a door. Quite a burly looking individual.
Do you think they thought I was my twin?
I reckon so. Well, they seem to look like they knew you.
A burly sort of individual. He looks. Sorry, quick second. He's got like a goatee, quite heavy set. He's sort of like waves, smiles. The two individuals basically go to him, and they basically go into a building, and the door shuts.
I can know where they've gone in.
Okay.
I'm intrigued. Maybe they didn't.
Yeah, I failed.
You fail. Okay. Damper, you get clapped on the shoulder. A meaty fist grabs your shoulder and spins you round. And if you just bear with me a very, very quick second, you come face to face with somebody that you recognise. Ping you who you recognise.
Oh, I hope it's one of your sister's lovers. Or a spurge lover.
There you go.
Okay. Joseph! I've been a
Haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, old bastard?
I'm really good. Going for a drink? No, the best place.
Yeah, you can meet my friends there.
Oh, you've got friends with it. Pleased to meet any friend of Dampers, a friend of Joseph Quartain. Pleased to meet you. And you see a large, friendly sort of like faced gentleman. Let me just get you a picture of him. There you go.
No, where's the best drinks in Oro Aldorf? Maybe even better.
I'm a boatman. I reckon we go to the boatman inn. And he basically followed me down at the bottom of the inn of the street of the 100 Taverns. Good place to stay and a good place to drink. Best beer north of the right. You come in?
Yeah, of course, Joseph. Been a while that I visited Aldorf.
Yeah, you've been missed. And you know, Joseph is a boatman. He owns his own barge, which is the Bear Belly or Beer Belly.
Oh, barge.
We're all going our own way. Where are we all going? What are we doing? Bernard, stop! Denfar, stop making friends. Where are we meeting up? Where are we staying?
Come on. I'll buy you a drink. And as I said, any friend of Damper is a friend of mine.
Well, Mr.
Friend of mine, you get your first beer free.
And I assume this inn has rooms as well, yes?
Yeah, it's got rooms.
Reasonably priced.
Yeah. You know Una Damper, don't you? You know, she's a good lass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she recently taken over. Her old man died a few years back. She's taken over now.
Well, let's go on. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
go.
Okay. He basically leads you down down through the Connors Plaza, slowly through the huge buildings of Altdorf. You've got quite a lot of that situation where the buildings were almost touching because they built up from the bottom and slowly tried to make each floor bigger than the one beneath it.
The map makes it look like everything's really spread out.
It's nothing like that. It's a hodgepodge, an absolute nightmare. There is drains, so it doesn't. There isn't people like literally thrown to it. There is a little bit of sanitation. So you can see, the side of the roads have got like drains, and that obviously just offloads straight into the right. So downstream from Altdorf is actually pleasant. But yeah, he takes you down the street. And basically, as you're going, you get lots of different cries and people basically hawking you. There's lots of people, hustle and bustle on the whole of street of 100 taverns. There's basically people drinking. There's a few fist fights going off in the corner, but nothing that spills out, into you. But then, about halfway through, you can see that there's this guy standing on what looks like a fruit box in the middle of the street of 100 taverns. You can see he's got a few. He looks damp, like he's had stuff thrown at him. As you walk past, you hear him say, "I see darkness as the last bout of joy falls. Beware the shadows over Bogdan." And then the beloved of more resplendent investments of green stands aside Sigmar's great river. Yea, I see death on the right, and I despair. For then the stained hand guides the once mighty your lord, and this power behind the throne curses us all. Lo, the horn rat then claims the broken king atop his throne of lies, and the white walls fall, leaving our empire in ruins. Tremble ye all, it is the end of time.
But aren't you a happy chap? Oh my goodness, aren't you cute? You need a smile.
Another nut job. There's plenty. Let's have a beer.
Give him a hug, Michael.
No, he's a bit grimy.
He's a bit grimy and a bit.
I have my standards.
Yeah.
So eventually you get near to the river. There's near to the river. You can see basically all manner of vessels are tied up in the riverfront. High-masted ships, the smaller barges and houseboats. There's an establishment literally just on the embankment.
Can you just ping where we are?
Down here, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you.
You can see basically when you go into the inn, there's a number of what look like river folk in the inn. Mostly boatmen. You can see there's a few sailors as well. The atmosphere is pleasant, even though you're still having that underlying worry going on. But it's friendly, and Joseph immediately orders a round of beer for you all and pays for it.
Oh,
Thank you, Joseph.
Oh, wine, if possible.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, no, I lied. He ordered 7 bottles of wine.
Perfect.
And a jug of ale as well, with a number of cups, so to speak. Basically saying, well, I haven't seen my mate down for a while, and it's time for celebrations. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Joseph.
I raise the bottle and drink out of the bottle.
I'll drink from a glass.
I drink from a glass.
So, so how's things with you? What are you doing? Why are you not off? It's great to see you. It was quite. I was dealing with my last cargo. I just sold my last cargo, so I made quite a pretty penny on that. But I've got another cargo that I'm taking down to the Snapping Fest.
Where's that?
Oh, the Snapping Fest is down in Boggenhafen. They have a 3-day fair. 3-day fair. He pats his sort of he pats his chest and his sort of belly, and he pulls out like a handbill, which I will.
You don't happen to need some more crew for the journey, do you?
Well, you think you're going to Bogdan?
Cross my fancy.
Well, I can't. There's 6. I can't pay all 6 of you, but 4 of you. I can pay for 4 of you.
Yeah, it was tricky.
Look, I'm a fair man. You'll be helping me deliver cargo down to Bogdenhafen, where I'll be making a pretty penny. I expect you to share
the profit from that sale. But I'll pay you 2 shilling a day for 4 of you. That's 8 shillings. If more of you want to work, well, that'll be up to 4 of you. He looks at Lady Anne and then looks at
I'm like,
I'm shaking my head. I'll just be joining the journey.
You cook the journey. I can pay you your cook.
Oh, I can cook. I can cook.
Cook is work, right?
As I said, it's
not work.
8 shilling a day. I can afford.
Is there a possibility for me to have like a side conversation with the person that was approached by the individual who wants to hire us here in Altdorf? Like we are supposed to be here to work for someone, right?
You were attempting to join the Crown Prince von Tasselmink's expedition into the Barrier Peaks.
Okay.
Basically, you need to find out where the Crown Prince von Tasselmink's palace is.
Yeah, but it's not like they're expecting us, so.
And is there any way to kind of Is there any way to look at like a bulletin board or something like that to see if there's like help wanted, or were we personally invited, or how?
Well, you've got literally a handbill basically saying he was hiring adventurers at 8 shillings a day.
So there's no particular timeline. It's not like if we go down there.
You don't know.
Okay, we don't.
You haven't got a clue. He's hiring adventurers for an expedition into the Grey Mountains, right?
Grey Mountains. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking Joseph if you've seen any talks about the prince, the crown prince.
Oh yeah, Crown Prince von Burgard von Tasselmink.
Yeah,
he left 3 days ago. You got him and a bunch of quite burly adventurers left on a barge. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make you the best. As we go down to Boggenhafen, I'm going to make you the best pies. Everybody will eat well, and I can use whatever you have in your kitchen, and I will save you money as well.
So, of the party, I am guessing Damper will work, Bernard will work, Maple is working. Who else wants the work? I'm guessing Lady Anna does not want to work.
That's beneath me. That is working. That's for the commoners.
Yeah, I do my part. This is kind of.
I am common.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Wolfram then. Wolfram or Kurt.
Or we can take turns. Someone.
We will, helping out.
Yeah. Well, again, at the end of the day, he'll pay 8 shillings for the party, and it's up to you.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not being an arse about it. So basically,
we'll put it into the common purse.
Yeah. Well, there is a bit of it. Well, there's nothing in the common purse at the moment, but there might well be. Okay, so anybody else want to discuss, talk?
I'm asking if he heard anything about my sisters. Maybe we can keep it for another day.
Oh, your sister. Yeah, I think they're still about. I haven't been to see your old ma for a bit. Is your mum? Sorry, I can't remember that. Is your parents alive?
No, they're still they're not alive.
Okay, so he wouldn't have said that. That's Paul forgetting. He is not an arse like me. I am just checking your character sheet. So is it on in your notes? There you go. So right, so you've got two 2 sisters. Okay. Yeah, they're both doing well as far as he knows. He hasn't seen them for a bit, but again, he's not. He's been out on the boat traveling the right, basically. You know, Joseph he's quite and he travels the whole of the bike, basically.
Yeah. We didn't left in a good port, but
oh yeah. Right. Oh yeah, I did hear something.
Yeah.
What to do? But, you know, blood sticking on water. That's what I say.
I know.
You go and see him before you leave.
It is.
We're leaving tomorrow. Late-ish tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, more important things to do tonight. So we'll leave a bit later than normal.
Yeah.
I need sort of keeps on drinking.
What is this Snappenfest thing then?
Oh, yeah. Snappenfest. That was what I was. He pulls out a sheet of paper. There you go. That is the Snappenfest.
Ooh. Everything is so lovely.
Snappenfest? Again.
Not shuffle. Metaphor day.
Oh, too hard to read.
So, Kempwood and Burgers of Bogenhafen announced that the grand opening of the annual Snappenfest will be held on the town meadow this Mittwoch Day. The fair will last for 3 days, through the hours of daylight, and by the gracious permission of His Grace Graf Wilhelm von Sapponbein and His Royal Highness Grand Duke Leopold of Midland, a great joust will be held between the knights and squires of their 2 households. In addition, there'll be the usual attractions of famous livestock market and the Reichwald's greatest travelling fair.
Oh,
sounds expensive.
Lots of nobility, fantastic.
Lots of knobs.
So, Mittwoch Day is roughly in 9 days. Basically, the way that the calendar sort of works, we got the imperial calendar. I've got the there we go. So I can show you the calendar. So this is the imperial calendar. We have we're in the moment in Jadaran. So you can see we're currently the 25th of Jadaran. You've then got the 26th down to the 33rd of Jadaran. It then becomes Mittwoch.
January or February, effectively.
It's effectively February. Because you've got because each of the weird days are a day by themselves. They're not part of the month. They're a separate day. So you're like Hexenstag, which is the New Year's Day, is its own day. It's not the first day of Naxtaxton. So you've got Hexenstag, then you have the first of Naxtaxton. Same with Mittwoch, which is the spring equinox. You've got the 33rd of Jadaran, then you've got Mittwoch, then you have Abentag, the first of Luxite.
Does it? So it's winter. Does that mean that there's occasionally snow?
At the moment, there is no snow. It's been raining.
Okay.
But yes, you would get snow.
Okay.
That I've been in the coach.
But you have been, it was raining today.
Okay.
Up until you got a bit closer to midnight. Sorry, Oldorf minute. Then it cleared up. So yeah, that's how the and you've got like Gemmickstad, which is Night of Mystery, and then all the other different solstices, basically. Cool. Okay.
So I'm
you're about like a week and a bit out from the start of the Snappenfest.
So my overarching goal will be to collect enough flour and ingredients for savory and with dried meats, sausages, and also...
Obviously, you'll have to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that on the trip, my goal will be to generate some funds by selling some pies at this occasion.
Okay, we can
just to kind of keep it in the background that...
That's cool, we can sort that out. Anybody else doing anything at all?
Yes. I wish to darken up a little bit, and I want to head out that evening. So I don't know.
We are still drinking in the pub at the moment.
Yeah. I wish to disengage myself from drinking at some point, because I want to go and just check out that building those two individuals went into, which isn't too far away.
It's up through up to basically here, so it's a distance, but it's not a long distance. It's about a mile, half a mile to a mile away.
It's up to 24.
The size of...
Oh, yeah, 24.
Yeah, and you're down here.
And we're down
here. Nearly a mile away.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, yeah. As I say, Altdorf is huge.
Yeah, okay. No, it says 2 yards, it's a one step away.
I know, I ignore the sizing on it.
Yeah. I would just like to see if there's anything to be seen. Yeah,
no, and we'll cover that up. So I'm just going to take you to the inn.
At an appropriate time.
So I'm going to basically, you are currently sitting. Oops, I'm in the wrong. So you can see the inn landlady is. She is a young-ish woman, Una, who basically serves you. There is a lot of people in here. You basically sat. In fact, I'm just going to move you to where you were sitting. Sitting around. Damper and Yosef. Basically, he's a very entertaining gentleman with a large belly and a larger heart. You're just thinking, Lady Anna, you're just thinking about starting to extradite yourself from the from the conversation when the door literally gets kicked open. It slams into the back of some people, and they immediately stand up and then sit down when you think they clock the person that walks in. Walking in is a extremely formidable gentleman, all in black with lots of like imperial skulls on him. He sort of like swaggers in, and as he sort of like goes past, like you can see, you clock Una just sort of not face palm, but almost face palm. As he sort of like walks in, people visibly like shy away from him. And he sort of like makes his way over towards the corner, and literally you get that slaughtered lamb effect where everyone's just basically looking at him and watching him sort of like walk past, worried. He walks over to the corner over here where there's two people basically sitting, and he just goes, you just hear him, because it's silent in here at the moment. That's my table. And they sort of like, they just like shakily pick up their beers and just move out the way. And he basically sits down Una comes over, puts a jug and a cup on his table and shuffles away. The conversation slowly starts to pick up.
I'm nudging Joseph. Who is that?
Max Ernst. Oh, a nice man. You've heard of Max Ernst, Stamford. He's got a reputation as a brawler, and a bad reputation. He's a bully and dangerous.
They haven't changed a bit since 10 years.
He's not that damn for you.
He's just got older and meaner. Quickly, about the conversation builds up again, and Lady Anna again starts to. Lady Anna's not here. I'll just wait for them to come back because I've just got one more thing, and then we'll round off. I just don't want to do it until they come back. Anna's back. Hopefully, Bernie will come back. The door opens again, and in walks 4 obviously armed guards.
Not again.
They are.
We'll go to that barroom hall.
They've got leather arm. They've got one's got a maul, like a big hammer. Another one's got a sword. Another one's armed with a. Literally, he walked into a bar with a spear. And the third has got basically. Oh, he's not dead. He's come in with a polearm. Like a halberd. Yeah, he's literally walked into the.
You can't swing that around that easy, can you?
No, not really. But he's literally got he's also got an arming sword on his belt. But he's coming with a polearm, and you hear coming in from behind them, and in walk what look like. Two Hooray Henrys. There is.
What did it say? Hooray Henry.
Hurrah Henrys. Two nobles. So this is what they look like. They look chubby. They are wearing extremely expensive clothes. And you hear, "Oh, I say, chaps, this is a quaint establishment, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh, full of little drinks in here. 2 of your finest beverages, please, landlord. Oh, landlady. Oh, look, there'll be commoners there. Smelly. Bit smelly, aren't they? Oh, and we will call it a night there.
Some people are changing for a nice people.
As we draw a close on the game, as you have just witnessed 2 nobles with 4 extremely burly looking bodyguards have come into the inn. But with the hope of payment tomorrow, we will see how it goes. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. So, and I will. I have not forgotten. Lady Anna wants to nip out.
I'll do that after this. If there's the opportunity.
Yeah. No, I realise that, and I do realise that Maple wants to go out and get ingredients. I will sort that out. You will have time tomorrow to do that, as in next time.
Next time, Raldenash will be back live with Raldenash stuff.
Should be.
Yeah.
Next time. This was week's time.
In a week's time?
Yeah, in a week's time, we'll pick up with
whatever it is we play.
Icewind Dale.
Icewind Dale.
Ice Bane.
Ice Bane, yes.
Icewind Bane.
Icewind Bane. And I apologize to everybody. I didn't feel confident enough to go live today, so it will be uploaded and hopefully everything has been corrected. So, take care, everybody.
Thanks for recording. Bye.
Bye.